Hi guys, Shinter here, and let's continue the gameplay of Bravely Second. So, let's play it. Chapter 5. This is our coup de gravy.
Curses! Where did you come from?
From a future destroyed by despair. But as long as our memories live, hope will never die.
A miracle has brought us back, and we'll fight for what we believe in time and time again, until our dreams become reality.
You are nothing. I deny you all. I deny you and this mockery of a world we live in.
Haha, you can jump in. You, my friend. I want to murder. It's not okay. Oh, you dead. Curada. No!
Here goes nothing!
Tease. Oh dear, jump. Curada.
The game is up, Kaiser Oblivion!
You've grown strong, you.
No, it can't be! Brother? What?
Your long-lost brother is...
Yes, but I don't understand. Why, Denny? Tell me why!
That's him! That's the rogue who stormed the ceremony!
He laid hands on her holiness. The blackguard must be punished.
Lock him in the dungeons and throw away the key.
Denny! Agnes!
Where am I? You came for me!
Whoa! Agnes?
Oh, Tiz! I thought I'd never see you again! I waited for so long!
I'm sorry, Agnes. We tried to get here sooner, but...
You're here now. That's all that matters. Welcome home, Tiz. Oh, Agnes! We were so worried about you! We missed you so much! And you, Lydia. Thank you. Hey, don't forget about me.
And me! I'm so happy to see you safe, Your Holiness!
Thank you, my friends.
What's going on here?
Father! Alternus! Are you all right?
I'm fine, but... India and Tiz Warrior, what are you doing here?
Maybe we should start from the beginning. It's been a long journey, and there is much to tell.
When I hear your tale, it feels so familiar. Was it a dream? Or did it truly... Your memories were stored in the hourglass, too. Yes, I remember now. We couldn't let it end like that, over and over again.
The Kaiser is in chains thanks to you. But what of his empire?
They're still out there, Father.
The Skyhold still flies, and the ball sleeps within. We're not out of danger yet.
Yes, the Orthodoxy and the Duchy need to join forces, now more than ever.
You was right. We must complete the ceremony, and soon.
It shall be done.
Today we celebrate. With this ceremony, we end a long war. For over 10 years, the Crystal Orthodoxy and the Duchy of Eternia have waged battle. The origins of the struggle date to times long past, and the injustices perpetrated by the Orthodoxy against the Kingdom of Eternia. Countless years of strife between those who would rule the world and those who would resist. Years of suffering and sorrow that seemed as if they would never end. Yet here we stand today, ready to put war behind us, once and for all. No more hate, no more grudges. We close the book on the past and look to a future bright with promise. I was taken prisoner by the Kaiser. I was locked away in the Skyhold, which houses a monstrous ball. The crystals ran amok, the moon vanished from the sky, and the world stood still. I was spirited away to the brink of space and time. And not just once, but over and over and over again. Time after time, the Kaiser stole from us our greatest triumph. Again and again, time was turned back, only to lead to the same tragic end. Trapped in that endless cycle of despair, I forgot the meaning of hope. That despair became my true prison, until I was rescued by 4 brave friends. You, Juniolja, of the Crystal Guard's 3 Cavaliers.
Your Holiness.
Knights Captain of the Eternian Ducal Guard, Iria Lee. Here! Magnolia Arch, Ballbuster and Emissary from the distant moon. And the Miracle, Tiz Warrior, Hero of Narende.
Ma'am.
The 4 of you saved me. No, saved our world from a terrible nightmare. You have our eternal gratitude. By your strength and courage, the villain behind those monstrous deeds is safely under lock and key. However, his followers remain at large. The Glance Empire and their Skyhold loom above us, and they will stop at nothing to deny our world. But we will not let them. Followers of the Orthodoxy, citizens of the Duchy, people of the world, let us stand as one against our common foe. Together we will protect our world from those who would take it from us. This will be our coup de gravy. Thank you, you.
Sir, we're under attack. The dungeon, sir. They have the Kaiser.
Imperial scum! Call for reinforcements. We can't let them get away.
Let's go, you! I'm right with you, sir.
Let's go. What is this shiny here? The chest key. Oh no, I need to save. Let me save. Ooh, I'll have a better running now.
What is the meaning of this, Sir Jan?
Isn't it obvious? We're with the Empire now.
But why?
So much revenge to be had. So little time. You there! Does the name Jerome Balestra mean anything to you?
I've never heard of him. Have you?
Balestra? It rings a bell.
You really don't remember, do you? Then let me jog your memory. He was my father, the man you killed! Yeah, this should help you remember. Taste the steel of his sword!
Sir Jen! But why?
Other. Yeah, our two houses go way back too. But it's got nothing to do with a kid like you. Now scram!
This way, sire.
Jan! Sir Nikolai!
You! Huh. Fancy meeting you like this.
Master Yu, I would love to stay and celebrate the reunion, but we prefer not to rot in a jail cell today.
Come back here! Your Majesty!
To his side, with all speed! Hiya!
Wait, Denny! Listen to me!
You've shown us your coup de gravy. But mine is yet to come.
Even after all this, you still want to deny everything?
Yes, it is my ardent wish, and that of my companions.
You're just gonna run while your companions cast their lives away?
Silence!
Do not listen to him, sire. We gladly give our lives for the cause.
But
I shall say it one last time, for good measure. Do not let our sacrifice be in vain.
Your Majesty!
Dark Vestal Bella!
Your Majesty's cause is our cause. That day, when I stood weeping before the graves of my family, you saved me. The dream, the vision you shared, the heart I thought dead stirred within me. My boundless grief, my hatred of the Orthodoxy, my own sins against my sister. Everything in this rotten, broken world would be washed away
Yes, fly, your majesty, for my Lady Bella wishes it so!
Liege and vassal shall meet the challenge of your foes.
We can't let you bring tragedy to the world again!
Let us through!
Never. I would lay down 1,000 lives to protect His Majesty.
I will cut down any foe that stands against us, for that is the ancient code of the warrior! Now, if you be warriors, steel yourselves! Lord and vassal shall go out in a blaze of glory! This is our ardent wish, your majesty! Leave us and march on to victory!
If that is truly your wish, farewell, my brave companions. Jan, Nikolai, with me!
Go get him, old man!
The pieces are on the board! Now let the game of war commence!
Come, you Geniolja, for the Kaiser, who accepted me and judged me not, for Ku, who forgave his selfish mistress when she resurrected him in that monstrous form. I fight for my companions and the future they would build.
What is that?
You Geniolja, Crystal Guard Cavalier, scion of the mighty house Geniolja. The blood debt you owe me runs in your veins.
What are you talking about?
You would mock me by asking to hear my tale. So be it. You shall be told. In the year Eternia was founded, on a night bathed in blood, my family, my sister was slain as I fell senseless. The last thing I heard was a sneering, scornful laugh. The witch brought the plague, but we have burned her village to the ground. Today the crest of the lion stands proud and strong. History will remember us for the great and noble deed we have done today.
The crest of the lion?
Yes, the same crest which makes you puff your chest out in pride. I will never forget, never forgive. The Crystal Guard will pay for its crimes.
What does that mean? Defending. Let me test. She's not with wall. We are with mist. What is mist? I don't understand. Let me try to heal to see what will happen.
All I wanted was to bring my sister back. I drew on all my art, all my lore. I called upon great mages, performed forbidden rites over and over again. I tried, but Donna did not return to me. Instead, I birthed monsters. Tens, hundreds, thousands. Only once did I succeed in bringing back a human soul.
Yes, the mighty warrior of legend, Kuulin!
A treasure found deep in forgotten ruins, brought back by a brave explorer. The statue of a warrior, a relic of an ancient civilization, wiped out by a deadly plague. Sensing my bottomless sorrow, he responded.
Jeez. You're special.
Just what are you, Kuulin?
I have not been reborn, not in this world. I am but an idol, given life by Milady's magics.
So if Bella dies, then...
I die with her, and yet it must be so. Lady Bella brought me to this battle. She gave me my pride as a warrior, the chance to revel anew in the clash of steel. In return, I do gladly lay down my life.
I'm not pulling any punches!
Nada.
Curses! A foolish blunder! Forgive me, Lady Bella. I cannot protect you any longer. Flee while you still can!
Oh!
I understand. You wish to play your role in His Majesty's game. You mean to sacrifice yourself for his cause. But, my liege, I would have it that you live. Please honor my dying wish. I ask only this.
No, Kuulin. I will not leave you behind. Not here. I shall defeat them, and we will return to the Skyhold. Together, we stand together. We fall together, now and forever. Kuulin.
Special. Jump.
Here I go! Hut!
Wow. Okay, I think these physical attacks. There's defend using here. Oh. Nada here. One attack and jump. You can use Whoa!
I still live.
Why do you not deliver the killing blow? We have lost! Claim your rights!
It is too late to cleanse your sins with mercy now.
I know that, and I'm not trying to. But I'll tell you this. If we killed you now, would be no different from those people you hate so much. I don't want to repeat the mistakes of the past. That's all.
Sweet child, you think such innocent thoughts can stop the Empire.
Thank you for sparing us.
What should we do with them, Sir You?
See that their wounds are tended to. After that, take them to Her Holiness.
Not to the dungeon, sir?
Huh?
Yes, you heard their tale. It may have happened before our time, but as Knights of the Crystal Guard, we share the responsibility. We must take their words to heart and see that the mistakes of the past are not repeated. And most of all, I want them to know all that Pope Anya stands for, to see that the Orthodoxy can and will change.
But, sir, we can't risk Her Holiness. I will be fine.
Pope Agnes!
Do as he said. Dress their wounds and bring them to me.
Your Holiness!
I command it. I have a duty to hear their tale. No matter how painful the truth, the Orthodoxy must not turn a blind eye to the crimes of its past.
If the great commander and most noble lady so command it, we must not refuse! Come, Lady Bella, our captors, show us mercy and honor! a warrior must accept!
But we will need your weapons.
Very well, but you must promise that you will not let them rust!
Oh, where did they all come from?
But what about Donna?
Keep her. I know how important she is to you.
This way, and come quietly.
Bella spoke of the Great Plague.
That was 20 years ago. The unspeakable tragedy that drove my father away from the Orthodoxy.
It's not gonna be easy, Agnes.
Don't worry. I am prepared for this.
If we keep going, you're gonna have to fight your brother. Are you ready for that? Yes. I have to stop him. Because he is my brother.
All right. Now all we need is a plan of attack. We should go talk to Father.
Let us. Now more than ever, all of Luxembourg must stand as one.
And that is where we stand. The Kaiser is none other than my long-lost brother Denny, my own flesh and blood. For this, I hang my head in shame.
Lift it up again, boy. All here know what you have done for the cause.
We must recapture my brother, the Kaiser, at all costs.
The cycle must be broken once and for all.
We must stand as one and avert this terrible future.
The stars have spoken. Now is the time to take action.
We do it for our children, and our children's children.
Your words and your strength hearten us all. The Empire means to send the four crystals out of control and summon the Holy Pillar. To do that, they need Agnes. Without a doubt, they'll come for her.
Say no more. We shall marshal the entirety of the ducal forces in her defense.
Sir!
The forces of Eisenberg too vow to defend Her Holiness.
All right. The Kaiser won't get anywhere near her.
Écoutez, I know how we can capture the Skyhold. Now listen closely, everyone. What we're gonna do, we're gonna try.
Pure genius! I give it 6 stars!
That will surely bring the Skyhold to its knees.
Lotus, can you handle this?
I thought you'd never ask. The Rub-a-Dub is ready to set sail. Or should I say, fly. Lord Arima and Sakura remember you well. Together, we've been preparing for this day.
I cannot thank you enough, my friends. Now, let's show the Empire what we're made of!
But before you depart, I have something for each of you.
That's your pendant, and it's in pieces.
Yes, it happened in the fighting earlier. It is unfortunate, but let us make the most of it.
How so?
The fragments are linked to one another. If we each take one, we'll be able to stay in touch, no matter how great the distance.
Tu es marvelous! What a splendid idea, Agnes! That should do it. Now let's go and take back the compass.
Right. We'll be back, Agnes.
Be safe, my friends.
You too, okay? You just watch us, Your Holiness. This time, we won't let you down.
I know, and I await the coup de gravy.
Chat. The Ancient Warrior Redux. The more I look at the Kultulain, the more I'm certain. You mean he really is the same as the statue of the ancient warrior from your father's study? I couldn't stop thinking about it, so I went back and was looking through my old diary entries. You wrote about it back then, the ancient warrior, I mean. Yeah, when I broke the replica, my father flew into the rage. My brother found me mopping in my room and explaining it all. He told me that father treasured the statue more than anything. He said that it had the power to cure all disease and heal the gravest of wounds. He found it in his explorations and donated to the church, but it disappeared from the vault some years ago. So it just vanished. That's kind of creepy. Okay, let's change the position here because I like to control Idea. And change the jobs. You return to time. Mage. Where is it? And Magnolia. Exorcist. Okay, now let's see.
It heartens me to see you safe, sire.
I have the two of you to thank for that. Bella, Ku, forgive me.
They went down fighting for the cause. Just like we will, should it come to that.
You will succeed, sire. You must. You must not let the convictions, the sacrifices of our comrades go for naught.
Just so, Nikolai. And yet we have a problem. These memories.
You have them too, Majesty.
They keep coming back to me, like horrible dreams.
I thought as much.
If we all have these memories, it is all but certain that you and his companions do as well.
Precisely. We can assume that our plans are an open book. We must get to the compass before they do.
And let yourself be captured again? I think not, Your Majesty. Stay here, sire. I shall claim the compass.
Our foes expect us. That will give them the advantage, even over you.
I am aware of the danger. Weighed against our cause, this life means nothing to me.
Geist!
This is no time to waver. You have a mission, to wield the compass and do what must be done. You risk your life for your cause, as well you should. So it falls to me, your loyal servant, to risk my life to deliver the compass to you.
My friend, I will not let your devotion, your deep convictions be in vain.
No, you will not, sire, lest I hunt you from beyond the grave.
Take off. Okay, let's go. Please be fast. What? Little fox here. Let's use it.
What's wrong, sir? Having trouble sleeping?
Carrot and parsley look much the same in the ground. Not until you pull it up will you know if you have a hearty root or a delightful garnish.
Wait, is that who I think it is?
Altair! Long time no see!
Indeed. In truth, I feared we would not meet again. The holy pillar, a vanishing moon, the world standing still, memories ensconced in SP. Yes, this has been a most intriguing turn of events. One might even say a miracle. Vega.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, but forgive me. At times I get lost in memory.
Did you say Vega? We saw that name back in old Sajida carved in stone.
'Tis the name of one very dear to my heart. We shared a life, she and I, until that fateful day when we were cast far, far apart. How I long to see her again. But the days turned to months, then years. I exhausted the limits of my knowledge, searching for a way home, but to no avail. In the end, my body could go no further, leaving only my soul and memories.
I'm sorry about the hello thing.
On the contrary, it is I who should apologize for burdening you with tales of long ago. Still, I am heartened to see Anya safe. I can sense calm and contentment in young Tiz as well. When the Kaiser stole away with Agnes, something seemed to break inside the boy. He was filled with anger, sadness, hopelessness. He blamed the world and his heart turned dark. It was only your company that calmed his soul and gave him a measure of peace.
Yeah, losing Agnes must have been rougher on him than anyone.
But I should say no more, lest Tiz grow angry with me. As long as Tiz allows it, and as long as the moon shines in the night sky, I shall return. Till we meet again, I bid you a fond adieu.
See you around, Altair.
Sheesh, he sure is a talker.
Tiz, we had no idea you were hurting so much. When you feel that bad, you shouldn't keep it all bottled up inside.
I just didn't want to, you know.
No more clamming up, you hear me?
Thank you, Tiz. From the bottom of my heart.
I'm gonna protect you this time. It's a promise.
I know you will.
Just hang in there. We'll yank out all the carrots and parsley.
Right.
Move on. Put it in. But now I have the key. So I can open that. attack first. Okay, let's change your job. Summoner. Where is it? No, let's go.
We did it!
All right, now we're one step ahead of the Kaiser. We just need to make sure we keep it out of his hands.
Right then. I'll keep it safe. Me and my daddy.
What?
All too easy. Your foolishness has served us well.
Wait, did I just...
I did it! I really did it!
Well done, Rev. Father and son. United, we are unstoppable!
We sure are, Daddy.
His Majesty awaits. We must make haste.
Hey, stop!
I'm really sorry, guys.
It's not your fault, Idia. The same thing happened to me.
But still...
It's that Revenant kid's special power! There's no fighting it! Right, this is no time for regrets. Our only job now is to get the compass back. Keep running!
You got it!
Wait, is that...
Well, what have we here?
You're in our way! Get lost!
I am Grand Marshal Brave Lee of Eternia. You Imperial rogues shall not pass.
Preposterous. The Grand Marshal? Here?
You are surrounded by 500 of the Duchy's best men. Surrender, or we shall cut you down.
Nice one, Father!
We can take it from here, sir.
Very well. Let us see your strength, my young cavalier of the Crystal Guard.
Are you ready, son?
You bet I am, Daddy!
Give us back that compass! We don't want to fight you!
But a fight is precisely what my son and I desire.
That's right! Fight, fight, fight!
Yes, until this rotting world is no more.
Dun, 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 dun. You jump. You can. Jumping.
Why ever did I accept the task? Leaving my poor fever-stricken son, I set sail for a distant port. They told me the girl needed an exorcism, but it was no demon that possessed her. She did not need mystic rites, but medical care and quarantine. I should have refused. I should have taken a stand. Instead, I cowed to them and did nothing. They set sail with the girl to litter the world with the seeds of the plague.
You were there?
No exorcism will rid me of these demons.
Special. Now.
The sigh of a loving man, racked with worry for his granddaughter. The honeyed words of a greedy man, hastening home with a bounty for his church. The compassion of a merciful man who allowed a dying girl to go home. The heartless scheming of an ambitious man who knew the truth. Governed by their own desires, these powerful men reached a fateful decision. If only I had questioned it. If only another had stood in judgment.
Don't kill him.
Let's give him all we've got!
I seek only two things now. To atone for my role in causing the plague.
That's right! Atone, Daddy, atone!
And for what I've done to my poor son.
Daddy?
Forgive me, Rev, for giving you that ghastly body. I returned home a month later. You were gone. At least your body was. But a tiny piece of your soul still lingered. You had waited, refused to go on without me.
Of course! I love you, Daddy!
And so I took your soul and clad it in armor, all the while knowing I was building a prison. Oh, I wish it never was. With my own hand, I will undo it all!
No, not now. Damn it. let's try this. Shiny with hammer. Me too here. Dun, dun. Oh my gosh. You. Da-da-da-da. Stop doing this. Don't do again, man. We will only do this. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Dun, 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 dun. Undo. 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 Okay, just normal attack. Only this. It's so weak. Oh no. Try to, well, let's try someone, yeah. Ha 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 ha. Not so strong, but it's better than nothing. Process. Okay. Okay, good. You jump. You defend. You need to attack. Attack you. Nice. Nice, nice. Special. You heal, yeah. So again.
Say your prayers!
Come on, boys, right? You use the attack here. No, defend. Undo. Ah, he's dead. Now I have a problem. Oh, yeah. No. Attack. You. Attack. You. You can defend and you can defend. Where's the healing, please? Stop with this, man. Stop with this. Two attacks. Please. Para! You keep defending. No, use your splash. Undo. Ah, so weak.
This is the end for me, my son. You must go. Take the compass. Deliver it to His Majesty. If you can find it in your heart, forgive me. I love you, my son.
Daddy! Daddy!
Ah, come on. Do you need more attacks? Ah! I'll introduce you. Yeah. I don't know how many. Pura, you, and let's attack, please. No! Leave his body! Jeez. Come back, Ilya. Damn it. Little. Let's go, guys. Attack. He's dying. He's dying. No. The summon. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
I'm not pulling any punches!
He's dead. gosh.
What mockery is this? Finish us! I am tired. Tired of this world, this anger, this hatred for myself.
This wasn't about you. We just needed to get that compass back. We have no intention of killing you or your son.
If you take the compass, you take with it my dreams. I have no reason to live.
I know all about your dreams. You want to rewrite history. You think if you do that, you can free yourself from all this sadness and suffering. But don't you see that means destroying everything? Including your son?
You know nothing.
It's all right, Daddy. I don't mind.
It's not all right. It's terrible and wrong.
Listen to them, Revenant. There was nothing right about what you were prepared to do.
I was ready to send him to death again. Rev, my beloved son. I cared only about the past. I could not see what was right before my eyes. I care not what form you take, so long as you are...
Daddy!
Better late than never to realize the error of your ways.
Father.
So you were the exorcist of legend, whose name was honored throughout the Orthodoxy.
Now it is a name best forgotten. But how... Ah, the young priest. That was you. Yes, it was I who unleashed the plague on the world. You have your sword. Do what you will.
But you warned us. With your report, the Church was able to field a team of physicians to discover a cure.
But it was all too late.
Without your warning, the crisis would have continued for many more years. You saved countless lives.
You truly mean what you say? Very well, Templar. My son and I shall go with you.
This way.
Wait, Rev.
Huh?
When I was your age, my father was everything to me. As long as he was there, I knew I was safe. That's right. Just like you. And I trusted his every word, without question. But when I started to explore the world on my own, I learned that not everything was so black and white. I was confused. The values I began to hold were different from what I'd always believed. So I rebelled. I even fought him. I felt awful about that. I thought I should never have left his side.
Got it. I'll always stick by Daddy, no matter what.
No, that's not what I mean.
Oh.
It wasn't until I struck out on my own that I realized all the burdens he carried. I met new people, found friends and allies. I learned that everyone has their own way of seeing the world. You should sit down and talk. Talk with your father. It wasn't until I did that I truly began to understand him. I knew that the next time, I could truly stand by his side. So you do that, okay? See the world, make new friends, and learn how to support your father as he supports you.
Now I've got it. I'm going to work hard so I can help my daddy. Thanks, lady.
You have a fine daughter.
Yes, she's a real handful. and I could not be prouder of her.
All right, the compass is ours. Excellent! Now we can use it to lure the Kaiser to us.
But will he know that we have it?
I've got that covered. Monsieur Kamizumi!
Master?
Magnolia de Kamizumi. Do you read me, monsieur?
What the? Oh, curses, where is... Hello? Is this thing on? Ah, there. Kami Izumi speaking.
We've acquired the compass.
Excellent. I've just arrived in the gardens of Florum, but, I have hit something of a snag. I request your presence immediately.
It sounds like he's in trouble. We'd better hurry.
Party chat. A Tale of Two Fathers. Father knew that man, guys. He said that in the old days he was gentle and pious man, and one of the most skilled exorcists in the Orthodoxy. Revenant said his family name was Grace, remember? That's a sacred name bestowed only upon those who perform great deeds in service to the church. To hear him tell it, you'd think the blood of all who died in the Great Plague was on his hands. It was the church leaders that silenced him though, and he eventually summoned the courage to speak, saving countless lives. I wonder what happened between Father and Geist all those years ago. Okay, let's return to Time Mage. Where is it? Here. Okay, and let's leave this place with a teleport stone. Okay, let me change these jobs to Thief. I'm fired. I'll go to Thief. Nice. Time Mage, Exorcist, I'm fine. Lauren, let's go there. Here. Can I land here? No? Lauren Gardens. With this. Peter, and what is this? Earthman. Oh, there's a fox waiting. Demon's Step. I don't know. Let's use this. The tree weakness is fire, so do the modding gun. so weak. What is that? Love. Die. Dwarven glove. Let's use you. Yep.
I have to say, it was a brilliant idea of Agnes's to use the shattered pendant this way.
Tell me about it. I'd always wanted to talk to people like this. I mean, it's so cool when Magnolia uses her communicator thingy to talk to her boss on the moon.
Is it now? Boys like the funniest things.
Hey, I know. I should talk to Father. Hello? Hello, Father? Are you there?
What is it, idiot? Are you in some kind of trouble?
Trouble? Why would I be in trouble? I'm just calling to say thanks. So, thanks. I'm really glad you've got our backs.
I see. Well then, you are welcome. Was there anything else? Are you short of supplies? Should I send a case of potions?
No, we're fine. You worry too much, Father. Anyway, gotta run. See you. This thing is great, huh?
It certainly is. I wonder what everyone else is doing.
Ooh, let's call Professor Norzen. He's always up for a chat. My turn, okay? Hello? Professor Norzen?
Adjusting for high tide and the direction of the wind.
Professor? Hey! Professor!
What? Oh, if it isn't you. How goes, lad?
Hi. We're fine. How are you?
How am I, you ask? Why, I've never been better. I say, aren't these pendants wonderful? I just had the most rousing chat with Brave and Nobutsuna about shrubbery. Who says an old dog can't learn new tricks, eh?
Yeah, that sounds great, Professor. Anyhow, we'd better go.
What's the rush, boy? I'm just getting warmed up here.
Phew.
Someone should tell him he doesn't have to shout.
Seriously, my ears are still ringing.
Greetings, my young friends. Your use of that pendant is most inventive indeed, and I would know.
Whoa, Altair?
Why, it calls to mind the telephones and video phones we had in my world. Ah, the memories. How Vega and I would chat until the wee hours of the night. Engrossed in conversation, we'd completely lose track of time. It cost us a pretty pig in roaming charges, let me tell you.
Roaming charges? Is that like a highway tax?
Ah, there I go again, letting nostalgia get the better of me. At any rate, keep an eye on those minutes, or you'll be in for a shock when the bill arrives.
The bill? What's he going on about?
You got me.
Anyway, who should we call next? How about Lotus?
You've talked enough. It's time you listened. To me.
Yikes! Master?
Enough idle chit-chat. Just how long do you intend to keep me waiting?
So sorry. We're on our way. Double speed.
Ready to go. So there's an item here, right? Yeah. pizza. Fire. Yes. Ooh, I don't know. What is this?
This is the end for you!
Amazing. What? Life. Okay, you. Summoner. Where's Summoner?
Ah, there you are. I've been waiting.
We came as fast as we could. What's going on, Master? What's with the crowd?
It would seem a baker of sorts has set up shop in these parts. His wares are, quite literally, selling like hotcakes. And so I find my path obstructed.
Did you say hotcakes?
Let's hear it, you schlubs! My darling's pancakes are... to die for! And his face is... to die for! Now, all together... we're in heaven!
This sounds strangely familiar.
We're never getting past this crowd. Excuse me. Please let us through.
Hey, what's the big idea? Get your tuchus in line like the others.
I knew it. It's her.
Huh? Who are you, brats? Wait, I got it. You're the ones from my dreams.
Amy, is something the matter? Why, it's those kids from our dreams.
Night after night, we have the same dream. One in which you guys kick our ever-loving butts.
Why, I could recite Amy's dying letter word for word. I woke up with a new sense of purpose. We gave up fighting and opened this shop together.
Business is booming, and we never leave each other's side. Talk about divine. Ain't that right, darling?
Right.
They remember, but they think it was all just a dream.
Yes, and just look how happy they are.
Anyway, we'll be going now. Have a great life together and everything.
Heaven forbid! You've come all this way. No, we're fine. Honest. Just shut up and listen, okay?
Yikes.
Seeing your faces and thinking about what you did to us, oh, it really makes my blood boil. Dream or not, I swore to myself you'd get your just desserts.
Ooh, oh, darling, let me fight too! What? Oh, come on. Are you people serious?
I did promise to treat you to the best pancakes you ever tasted, didn't I? Ready, Amy?
You betcha! Just watch! We're a match made in heaven!
Wait a minute. This doesn't make any sense. You opened your shop, business is booming. You should be happy. What possible reason could you have to fight us?
Darn straight we're happy! My darling opened up this shop just for me! Right here in my old neck of the woods, if you can believe it!
These woods are where the two of us first met. They hold many fond memories for me and my sugar king, Amy.
Wait, did he just say...
I think he did.
Aw, come on, darling. How many times have I told you not to call me that in public? You wanna see me drop dead of embarrassment?
Ew, how could I be so careless?
Yep, definitely happy together.
I think we're still gonna have to fight them.
Fine. Let's give them a grand opening they won't forget.
Is it just me, or are your eyes on the pancakes?
Oh my god. Jump. I'll kill Angela first. You can defend, you can defend. Let's try to steal. Nice. You're weak. Yeah, we have a serious problem here. I don't know. Let's use this one. Teasing. I don't know, so let's use this. I can win this. I have a special. Let's use it. And where's the water? Here. Go.
Here I go! Hut! Oh. No, did he need the Phoenix down? Fast.
Darling!
Curses. They beat us again. You spent the whole fight protecting me. I'm a failure. A useless.
What are you yapping yapping about? You're my darling, and ain't nothing's gonna change that. These kids must be cheating. No way they could have beat you otherwise. But don't worry, I'll make them pay. Just watch me.
Wait, girl, wait. Let me try live. This one. No, this heal. Dead. Easy things down. Down. My gosh. Give an explosion to you. Girl. Real fast. Where's my healing?
They kicked our rears again, darling.
And scared our customers away. Oh, the indignity.
It's all right, darling. Your fans will be back. I just know it. No one can resist your pancakes for long.
Amy, my sweet.
Oh, darling.
All right. Enough with the lovey-dovey.
Well, perhaps you could set up shop here next.
What the heck? An invitation?
From Gafladio, the estate of House Genealogia.
Your sweets really are to die for. They'd go over great back home, I know it. Go there and ask for Alfred. He'll set you up with everything you need.
What a terrible chore. But very well, I will consider it. Oh, and if you wish to pass, Be my guest, I suppose.
Thank you.
Let's get packing, woman.
Woman? Woman? You're cruising for a bruising, mister.
Here's wishing you two lovebirds bliss.
You too, cutie.
Well, shall we?
Whoa, Master! Where were you?
Ah, yes, I simply had to investigate the secret of our opponent's confections for myself.
You were eating pancakes.
And with my last bite, I identified their secret ingredient. Yogurt.
You didn't save a bite for us? C'est pas juste!
Wow, look at all these cats.
Yes, it is said that cats from all corners of the world congregate here, in this place. One might say it is a sort of grand shrine to the feline.
That's a meowsing!
And, this cat.
Tsubaki, my loyal companion!
So this is where you two first met. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
He has been abandoned by the Clouder, just as I remember. He seemed so despondent I could not bear it, and so I resolved to bring him with me. The rejection he had suffered at the paws of his peers had left deep scars. It was not easy to earn his trust. Come, Tsubaki. Have a kipper. Oh, he remembers me. There, that's a good kitty.
Hey, little kitty. Remember your buddy Waddy, idiot?
I never liked cats anyway.
I don't think cats like having their noses tickled, idiot.
Now, we have work to do. What's this? You found the compass, you say? Why, if the Kaiser were to hear of this, you must hide it, and quickly. I know just the place. Yes, deep in Florum, in the hidden village of Sagitta.
Yes, it's working!
Huh? What's going on?
Shh! Listen. You remember the cat girl who works for the Kaiser and her network of feline spies, right? By planting false information, we're going to lure the Skyhold to Florum. Then we fire the SP cannon and... That's brilliant!
Preparations are complete. Come whenever you are ready.
All right, to Sagitta, everyone.
Tsubaki and I shall remain here and await word of your success. We must ensure that every cat in the network hears this information. Now, go and hide the compass. In Sagitta, as we discussed. I will remain here and, monitor events.
Got it. If you need to get in touch, we're only a pendant away.
Party chat. Cats charades. What are you doing? She. Alright, my turn. Meow, come on. Come here, meow. And just when you get close, I skip away. Come on, I said. I'm over here, meow. Hahaha. I definitely seen that one before. Definitely. Next up, me. Pet my back. Pretty. Please, just one little rub. You put your hand out and she... What are you doing? Leave me alone. I've seen that one too. Tell me about it. You never know what they are thinking. Okay, my turn next. Doesn't my tummy look so softy and fluffy? Go on, tickle me. You put your hand out and hey, what are you trying to do? Meow, hands off. Sure, I've seen that, but isn't it awfully similar to what Idia just did? Sure was. What, the back and the tummy are completely different. Don't you agree, sir? Sorry, I think I'm all catted out. Okay, let's leave this place. I'll use the teleport stone as always.
I welcome you, emissary of the moon, and your companions.
Elder, the target is within firing range.
Our mortal enemy has come. Today we fulfill our long-held duty and atone for the sin of our forebear. Ready the SP cannon! Full spread, maximum yield!
Oh, wait, you! What about your brother?
It's all right. He has to be stopped.
Are you sure about this? Lotus, give control of the cannon to you, Jenny Olja. Elder? When you are ready, boy, hold the trigger.
Yes, sir. Denny, I'm sorry.
An ambush?
Preposterous! Was Manette in for Meowshin Superhighway? Compromised? Meow! Oh, I really did it, Meow! Forgive me, Your Majesty!
Calm yourself, Manette. You are not to blame.
Still, we'd better do something before things get hairy.
Leave it to me! I got us into this, and I'll get us Meowt! Manette will buy time. Time enough for Your Majesty to turn tail and escape!
You what?
But that would be a suicide mission.
I don't care! Manette just doesn't want to be useless! Thank you, Your Majesty, for taking Manette by your side. For the first time in so long, Manette was part of a family. Just promise me you won't forget, Minette. Yes?
Minette, you will not be forgotten, nor the dream you fought for.
Meow! Meow! That's all Minette needed to hear. Farewell, my friends! Meow!
Go, Bismarck.
The Skyhold is on fire! It's losing speed fast! I'm new to jouer. Bring the rubber dub alongside and let's forward. You filthy liars! You'll pay for this! Geronimo!
She jumped from the Skyhold, and she's headed this way!
We cats always land on our feet, no matter how far we fall. Now put up your paws! I'm not letting you fleabags anywhere near the Skyhold! Bessie! Good little kitty! Looks like we have to fight. I do this for you, your Majesty! Just watch me, okay? Meow!
We go jump. Let's do Bismarck first. Let's try to steal, yeah. Mug. How is it possible? She can go and kill everyone with one attack. Status effect Bismarck cause dread on a party.
I will.
The sky...
Jump. Where's fire? Fire, fire, fire. Fire. I'm sleepy. I don't know. Let's try. Jump. Oh, I have my skill, so let's use it.
I'd forgotten how tough she is behind that cutesy exterior.
I'm guessing you've given up on the world too?
Majesty first spoke to me, I was in a cardboard box, trembling all alone. He said, "Come with me, Minette. His Majesty is great. He'd never betray me. His Majesty is great. He leaves me alone. His Majesty is great. He told Minette that he needed me. Don't you see? I have to help him. I don't want to be abandoned. I don't want to be alone ever again."
Here I go! Hut!
Two things. Sona and Kira.
I hate humans. They shut me in a room full of noisy machines. They wrapped me in white and stuck me with prickly needles and pipes. She told me I wasn't a cat. "You're useless," she said. "No good for anything." Meow. I'll be a cat for you, Mommy. I'll be whatever you want me to be. I'm a cat, Meow. Don't you see?
Oh my god, stop using these. Oh. Pura. Ensinado, Special death.
I'm not pulling any punches!
Nice. Perfect. Jump. Off the can. My gosh, he's dead. He's fast. You. Go. He's deep, man. Shoot characters.
Yippee! It's my time to shine!
again, yeah. My God.
Meow! He got me! I'm sorry, Your Majesty. Mommy was right. I am useless after all. I failed. I'm going to be abandoned again. Thrown out on the streets like a stray. I don't want to be alone anymore. I have to keep fighting.
Stop it! Your body can't take anymore.
You're right. Nanette is too weak. That's why I'll always be alone. Meow! For my Emperor Naushin superhighway?
Lady Minette, I am Tsubaki, your loyal servant.
I know you! You were the one with the sword, man!
The same. I am heading to your side with all haste. Pray do not do anything rash.
What could a single house cat do to save me?
You misunderstand me, lady. A simple house cat I may be, yet I bask in the unconditional love of my master. I was a lonely stray, cast from the Clouder. But now I feast on kippers and the choicest cuts of meat. My master sacrifices everything for me. Since taking me in, he dines on nothing but rice gruel every single day.
Well, good from you. I had his majesty, but now...
My Lady Minette, you must not lose your faith in humans. There are many kind-hearted souls out there.
Wait! Tsubaki! Whoa, Master!
Minette, not carry.
Meow?
Tsubaki speaks true. It is too soon to give up on humankind. If you have nowhere else to go, come stay with us.
Meow?
Tsubaki wants you here. It's what you've always wished for, is it not? A family?
A family? But I can't just... That isn't how it works.
Don't be so sure. My home is humble, but it could be a happy one for you.
Meow!
The winters are hard and the wind is cold. But the wood stove is always burning.
Meow! A real wood stove? With a fluffy cushion in front of it? I wouldn't have to do anything? I could take naps whenever I wanted?
But of course, catnap to your little heart's content. You are welcome too, my regal friend. Just do, promise not to eat anyone.
Could it be true? Nanette won't be the lonely stray anymore? Mew! Mew! Oh, kind and noble Lord Kamyao Izumu!
It will take some time, as these things often do. But I assure you, you shall come to be one of the family.
Mr. Kami Izumi is an honorable man. You can trust him.
Splendid work, my friends.
How goes it, Mr. Lotus?
All is going according to plan. Firing the cannon forced the Skyhold east. It's trying to flee to Eternia, but it has suffered great damage. Its movement is slow.
We can't let them escape. Professor Norton, come in!
You called, my shining stars? Focus, my pupils. Send all the power you can muster to the crystal.
This is the passion and soul of a scholar!
Check this out. I didn't earn my 5 stars for nothing.
Stronger, my children, stronger! Behold, our magic flows into the crystal and its power grows! It worked! The Skyhold is trapped! Our magic holds it helpless above the ocean! You must seize this chance! Prepare for battle and board the fortress!
You got it, Professor. And thank you.
I'll leave the rest in your eminently capable hands, sir. I can't wait to see a 6-star scholar in action.
I will be hoping, wishing, and praying for your swift and triumphant return.
Professor Norton, Aretha, Pontius, thank you. All of you.
Well done. While you pursue the Skyhold, I shall take this child and...
Take care, everyone, and come back safe, meow.
Is she taking a cat nap?
Master Kamizumi, a moment if you would.
What is it, Professor? I've little time to discuss gardening now.
What? No, not that. I just wanted to ask you to look after the girl. For me. Ah, Minette Nakati. I knew your mother well. Many years ago, the Orthodoxy tasked me with creating a vaccine that would end the Great Plague. Sure enough, a year later, the pestilence had run its course.
So, you succeeded in developing a cure?
I fear not, my boy. The sad truth is the initial strain of the disease had simply run out of victims to claim.
Oh.
But that initial strain spread across the land, mixing with local diseases and growing ever more virulent. The second pandemic was nigh. If such a plague took hold, civilization on Luxembourg would face utter extinction. Our team of researchers worked night and day and night to develop a vaccine before it was too late. It was a race against time. We scarcely slept, driven by the fear that if we failed, our world was doomed. 4 long years later, we finally discovered the cure. A key member of my team was none other than Minette Nakati's mother. Still young she was, but with a brilliant mind. It was her discovery that led to our breakthrough, to wit. Not a single cat had perished to the plague. She collected samples from cats around the world, trying to isolate the source of their resistance. She developed a prototype reagent and, unbeknownst to us, began testing it on herself. In the end, her work would claim her life, but not before she found our salvation. As a young mother, She cared profoundly for her newborn daughter. But as a researcher, she made the steel-hearted choice to act for the greater good.
She fed this substance to her newborn girl?
Just so. Not long after, we began to receive ominous reports that the second pandemic was showing signs of emergence. Half the people in the world were dead, and this new disease threatened to claim the rest. Times were desperate. We pored over the data Minette's mother had gathered from her experiments. And from the antibodies she had cultivated in her daughter's blood, we at long last found our cure.
Uncle Jan, I can't believe my ears.
That would explain why the child shares such a bond with felines.
Minette's mother was desperate to find the cure. Her obsession overwhelmed everything else. Even the love she had for her young daughter.
Brave saw the signs that the Great Plague was coming. He was the one who urged the professor to begin his research. By the time you and Minette's mother finally conquered the plague, Brave had raised the standard of revolt and defeated the ruling church. And so does the wheel of fortune turn. A young girl victimized by fate has found her way to me, the fellow cat fancier. I, Swordmaster Kami Izumi, vow to protect and safeguard the girl. Professor, when this battle is over, pray visit our humble home.
But,
I have some fine shrubbery in my garden. It would be an honor to show it to you.
Shrubbery, you say? Oh, I suppose I can find the time.
You seem out of sorts, you.
I suppose that was some story.
Indeed. But we must attend to the task at hand. To the Skyhold with you.
Aye, aye, sir.
Let's go.
We're going aboard, Professor.
Be safe, my children. That is enough, my students. Eat, rest, and replenish your strength. We will have need of you again before long.
All right, here we go. Fire up the bats. Full steam ahead.
My brother and his followers are in here.
They sure are. Let's go. It's time to finish this.
The Baal that destroyed Fakloon is here too. My home, my people shall be avenged.
Walk. Dun, dun. Party chat. The brief history of an empire. How fascinating, you! Look at this paper. It's so crumbled, I can hardly make anything out. Look here, it's your brother's name. What? Edgar's. You're right. Edgar's. Being a true record of the life of the Kaiser Oblivion, formerly known as Dini's Genealogia, as authored by L.T. Severson of the Historical Records Office of the Glantz Empire. It looks like someone tried to destroy the document. Look at the burn marks. Whoever However, it must have been in a big hurry. You can still make out a lot of the text. In the days before the founding of the glorious empire, our great Kaiser was known as Denis, scion of the illustrious house Genealogian. A firstborn son, he was destined to command the Crystal Guard until he was disowned by his own father after losing his sword arm. Crippled though he was, he left Gatilatio on a humble dinghy and charted a course across the vast and open sea. Denis, and then that's all I can make out. The rest of it is burned to a crisp. Alright, let's push on. Go, 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 go. Black. Lightning. Got it. Nice. Again, a brief history of the Empire 2. You look! It's another volume of L.T. Silversane's historical chronicle. On the lonely cape, the outcast Sion Lord Denis meet a father and son by the name of Grace. The father, Geist, moved deeply by Lord Denis' ideals, did swear allegiance, a gesture which Lord Denis gladly accepted. At this time, including Geist and his son, Lord Denis could not even 10 loyal men to his name. Look, there's more. In his travels, Lord Denis did encounter the sorceress Bella and her self-proclaimed vassal Cuchulain. Revenant and Cuchulain had a dispute over some thrifty matter, and the two came to blows. When the fighting subsided, Lord Denis spoke with brutal honesty to Bella and her vassal, and the two committed themselves to the cause. In year 15 of the duchy, Lord Denis' army numbered some 50 men, including Geist and his son Bella and her vassal. Year 15, that was 1 year before my first assignment. Brother. No. And okay. dead. No, I'm fine. I'm not fine. Okay, let me rest. Save. No, I'm fine. Let's go.
We're almost to the end of our journey, aren't we?
Yeah. All that remains is to stop the Kaiser. If you've got something that still needs doing, now's the time.
Indeed. Regrets are like rutabagas. Far better overcooked than left untouched in the pantry.
Whoa, Altire's back. And making as much sense as ever.
I remember you said something similar before, about leaving things undone in this world.
Ah, that. I was speaking of a personal matter. Of a woman I loved. A woman I still love. I speak of Vega. My light. My life. My everything.
You miss her.
With all my heart. But she is lost to me. Forever.
Oh.
I hail from a different world than you. A place you know as the Celestial Realm. Vega was from the Celestial Realm too. It was there that we met, fell in love, and were married. But this was so many years ago, and the joy was all too brief. The Celestial Realm was beset by a calamity that threatened to wipe out all life as we knew it. And so it was that we boarded a ship and fled for safety. Our destination was a lush, verdant planet known as Luxendark.
So Vega came here with you?
No. There was an unfortunate mishap, and she did not make it on board in time.
Oh!
By the time I realized she was not with us, it was too late. I had no choice but to continue the journey with my fellow voyagers. I would give anything to see her again, even for a fraction of a nanosecond. Though my body is long gone, and only my soul remains, her memory still haunts me.
I'm so sorry.
But forgive me. I should not burden you with such things as your final battle draws nigh. Pay no heed to my idle ramblings. My regrets are mine alone to bear. But hear me well. If you truly love someone, make your feelings known before it is too late. Yes, especially you.
Huh? Me?
With the right dressing, a simple piece of lettuce can become a salad. Yes, presentation can be important. I speak of candles, a red tablecloth, that sort of thing.
Red tablecloth?
Oh, but I have already said too much. The rest is up to you. Bon courage!
Thanks?
Oh, and perhaps you could lend Tiz that pendant. I believe he has something to tell someone. Now, if you will excuse me, adieu!
Yes. Here you go, sir.
No one's here?
Curses! Where did he go now?
If you're looking for His Majesty, afraid you just missed him.
We secured his escape route before returning here, to wait for you.
It's weird, but I remember it all. Fighting you in that other world. In the end, you understood me. You're a true friend, you. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy to see you again. Still, you get it, don't you? We can't let you go on.
Worlds and timelines may change, but our minds will not. We shall not waver from our chosen path.
I knew you'd say that. You'll never back down. And neither will I. Come, my friends!
Ready when you are.
Show us the strength of your will!
Okay, defend. So strong, huh?
What are you mooning about? We're fighting a battle here, or haven't you noticed?
I was just thinking, it's been a long time since the three of us were together. You remember, don't you? When we were still the Three Cavaliers? The day we swore to save Agnes? Together.
You're going soft again, you! You should be thinking about your future, not the past! Now isn't the time to wallow in sentiment!
I haven't forgotten who my enemies are. But I'm not just gonna throw my memories away. Tell me, back then, had you already decided to betray me? It doesn't matter. The friendship I felt was real. Even now.
Okay, girl. Jump. We'll kill Nikolai first. Nikolai, summoning fire hammer Nikolai. We can defend, we are fine. Nikolai. Jane.
I always believed in our friendship. The Three Cavaliers, all for one. Even though you betrayed me, I can't forget that, even if I wanted to.
After all that's happened, still, you seek to bring us back to your side. But I fear such efforts will prove fruitless, Master Yu. Surely, even you can see. We have chosen different paths, and we have all come too far to turn back now.
Maybe so, but I'm gonna keep trying. I'll find a way to bring us back together. No matter how far apart we may be, we can still resolve our differences.
You never change, do ya? Even when reality is staring you in the face, you just keep on dreaming.
It has started.
It's too late, you. You can't stop us. The sooner you understand that, the better.
No.
Here I go! Hut!
not good. What a sacrifice. Nice. He's dead. Okay, do a high jump. No. Oh. This is special and then...
I'm back and better than ever!
No! Good. Jump, do again. What is this? Water. What the heck is this? What? I don't know. Just jump. Just let me escape.
Is that it for us?
I knew he'd grown strong, but...
Well, what are you waiting for, you? Finish the deed. How many times have I told you? I don't want your mercy. Don't you get it, you? Only death can stop us.
Aye. As long as we draw breath, we will not give up the cause. I shall say it once more, for good measure. We shall not yield. Now close the curtain on this act with your own hand.
No, I won't do it.
What?
You heard me. I'm not gonna kill you.
Ah!
What do you hope to achieve, Master Yu? We fought to rewrite history, to reshape this world. Sparing us now will not make us abandon our dream.
I know, but don't you see? You can still change the world without destroying the past. Starting here and now, with your own hands. Think of all the things you could do to make this world a better place.
But what about my revenge?
Jan, the revenge you seek is against those who killed your parents, yes?
Darn right! I'm not fighting for some vague, lofty goal. The pain of seeing my parents slaughtered like animals. Years, living in hunger and humiliation. On my knees, groveling in the dirt. All the suffering and pain. That's what I fought to change. That's why I joined the Kaiser.
But don't you get it, Jan? Nothing will ever change that way.
What do you mean?
Say you have your revenge. The sons and daughters of the Fallen will grow up to suffer just like you. And when they're old enough, they'll want their own revenge, and the cycle will go on.
Then what? What am I supposed to do?
We join forces and reform the Crystal Guard. We rebuild it into what it was meant to be, a shield for the faithful, for all who need our protection.
A noble ideal, Master Yu. But you will not get far on ideals alone.
I know what I'm up against. Right now, it's just words, and the actual doing is going to be hard.
The high houses are gonna raise a real stink.
Yes, my own family first among them, hence the second part of my plan. House Genealogy will relinquish full control of the Crystal Guard to the Orthodoxy itself.
Are you mad?
You can't just...
Probanius.
I've heard everything. You, Genealogia, your bold, courageous offer is not lost on me. You should know that the Camerons and the other high houses have put forth similar propositions. In my capacity as Pope, I humbly accept them. In order to allay fears that too much power will be concentrated in the hands of the Orthodoxy.
The Duchy of Eternia shall also assume authority in conducting these reforms.
As will the forces of Eisenberg.
So too shall it be for Ansheim and our campus.
My people shall join the effort as well.
Now you see, you. Everyone in this world is willing to work together for change.
My friends.
But Master Yu, that alone will not.
Even if we succeed in dividing the power, someone will come along to wrest it back again.
Sadly, yes. In a system so rotten, a change in leadership will only go so far. Power seekers down the ladder will still deceive and betray.
Sir Nikolai, for all these years, you've seen the Crystal Guard at its worst, which is why you must share all you've learned with everyone.
Talk, but that won't...
Change anything? You think words won't make a difference? But that's where you're wrong. On the contrary, it's the only way to bring about true change. First, we have to change our own attitudes, and then we must talk, to friend and foe alike. One step at a time, until the day comes when we all stand on common ground.
Master Yu... A boy becomes a man before my eyes. It nigh brings a tear.
This is my answer, Jan. This is the cause I'm willing to die for. No matter how many years it takes, no matter who stands in my way, I will see it done. I swear, on the honor of the 3 Cavaliers! What say you, Jan? Will you join me?
You win, you. We'll try doing things your way.
You have saved us, Master Yu. Perhaps you can save him as well. I will share with you His Majesty's whereabouts. Pray help him to see the light.
Brother? Where is he?
In the tunnels deep below Gathladio, in the mausoleum of House Genealogia.
Huh?
Let's go, you.
Party chat, let's see. Relinquishing power. So you're just going to forfeit all of the power House Genealogia holds in the Orthodoxy. That's a pretty bold move. Are you sure it's the right call? It's the only call. It's the only way to win back the trust of people and the trust of my friends. I guess you're right. That bold proposal of yours got the attention of some pretty important people pretty fast. But it's not just that. Look in their eyes and you can tell they really believe that you can change the world. The same goes for Jan and Nikolai. They can see just how committed you are to this cause. Perhaps you're right with this. We can go back to being the 3 Cavaliers and to being friends. So you give up all of the House Genioja's power and possessions, and you invited the Duchy to jointly rule your family instead, which brings us to a very important matter. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? As a representative of the Duchy of Eternia, I hereby exercise my right to joint ownership of House Genioja Magic Tent. The magic... Wait, what? What are you talking about? My father gave that tent to me when I was a kid. It was nothing to do with the orthodoxy. Look, you've made a decision. Now you have to live with the consequences. It's not my fault. You didn't think it all through. If she's getting the tent, if I claim Alfred's recipes, the recipes aren't even secret. You could just ask for copies. Why don't we save the diplomatic negotiations for later and just move on, okay? Yes. Okay, let me change the jobs. You return to Time Age. And you to White Mage. And I'll change your job to Pirate. Empties to Pirate 2. Teleport stone.
Please, Master Yu, slow down! Yes, I have a spare key to the mausoleum, but why ever would you... You! How dare you come back here after what you did to Master Yu?
It's okay, Alfred. We've already sorted it out. What I need from you is the key.
Is that so? Are you certain you can trust them?
Whoa, you don't have to glare at us like that, old-timer.
Master Yu, the crypts are already open.
Huh? So the Kaiser is already inside?
The door to the crypt is open, you say? But that cannot be! Aside from my spare, the only other key was carried off by Master Denny 7 years ago. At the time, he told me he wanted to lay flowers on the grave of his mother. We never saw him again.
Listen to me, Alfred. About Denny.
You still think of your brother, Master Yu?
Quite often, actually. As a matter of fact...
Preposterous! The dread Kaiser Oblivion is none other than our own Master Denny? Say it is not so. Master Denny devoted himself fully to house and church from a young age. That he could commit such atrocities. It simply boggles the mind.
All right, you. It's time you dealt with your brother.
Yes, but where will the two of you go?
We shall turn ourselves in to the Crystal Guard.
You don't have to...
A crime is a crime. How can we hope to reform others if we cannot admit our own trespasses?
I suppose you're right. Just make sure you speak with Pope Agnes, and all of the others with her.
You mean those old knights? What would you have us say to them?
Well, yes, them too, but I was thinking of other people. People closer to you. I think they'll be very interested in what you have to say.
Huh?
Trust me, you'll see what I mean soon enough. Now, I have to go stop my brother.
Be safe out there, you.
I will, my friend.
House of Genealogia Crypts. Let's use it, but I didn't want to use it now.
The spirits are crying, just like back then.
Spirits?
Sorry, I just meant that sound.
It's just the wind, right? Don't scare me like that.
Yes, it was just the wind, blowing between the gravestones. But when I was a child, it sounded like wailing spirits.
You've been here before, you?
Yes, to bury my father, and as heir to House Genealogia, to pay respects to my ancestors. I don't remember it very well. Or maybe I just tried hard to forget.
Oh.
The more I think about it, the more I realize how hard I've tried to forget my childhood. Eating at a dinner table so big, I could hardly see my parents' faces. The grim silence, broken only by the clinking of cutlery. Everyone seemed so distant. Father, mother, my brother, and his mother. It was as if some massive gulf divided my brother and me, even though neither of us wanted it to be that way. Whenever I did talk to my brother, he was always so kind to me. I always thought to myself, when brother inherits House Genealogia, I'll be his right-hand man. But it wasn't to be. It wasn't until I went off to study in El Campus that I finally had some room to breathe. Jan and I would go down to the food stalls each evening. Everything was so delicious. But eventually, Father passed, and I returned home to that silent, gloomy dining room.
But couldn't you change things? Right. You're the head of the household now. You can eat however you like.
I'm afraid it's not so simple. House Genealogia has rules for everything, all laid down by the first of our name.
The portrait in the lobby of your manor. That's him, isn't it?
I remember that painting. It scared the heck out of me when I got up in the middle of the night.
Me too, sir. I think it's the reason why ghosts are my biggest, well, only fear.
Dinner's ready, everyone! Come and get it!
Oh, I forgot it was your turn.
Don't look so happy about it. Besides, I whipped up something special tonight.
This is how I always wanted my meals to be. Food, laughter, camaraderie.
Something special, you say? Special in what way?
Ta-da! The Ducal Guard Special. Salmon, braised with vinegar, mayo, butter, garlic, pepper, and barbecue sauce!
A la vache! What a feast!
Yes, this is what I always wanted.
It is? Idia, don't you think butter and garlic alone would have been enough?
What? That was perfect! It was like a flavor explosion!
The Ducal Guard really eats this? This exact recipe?
Ah, c'est magnifique!
It's perfect.
Excalibur. What?
I'm not pulling any punches!
Safety ring. Let's go. Let's see if I can survive. What? Oh, you bear the qualifications. I'm the Anchorite of War, mouthpiece of Susano. Have you got confidence to withstand its furious might? Yes? No? Maybe? I'm ready. Really? Alright, gosh, then show me you got the strength to stand firm.
Splendid!
You can now summon Susano. Thanks. One more. Let's change your job. Valkyrie. And you to Summoner. Automation fired. I'm fine, yeah.
I've been waiting for you. Tell me, little brother, do you know who slumbers here?
The First Lord of our house, Founder Geniolja.
Descended from the family of the first pontiff, he held many key posts from a young age.
Captain of the Crystal Guard, inaugural leader of the Three Cavaliers. He laid the foundation for the future might of House Geniolja.
Founder Genealja, our esteemed forefather, and the man responsible for the corruption and rot that infests the Orthodoxy to this day. Riddle me this, little brother. What is the Crystal Guard?
An order of knights sworn to serve justice, to defend the Orthodoxy and protect the people from harm.
Justice, yes. Founder held up the torch of justice and slew countless foes for the sake of the people and the faith. But who defined the justice that he trumpeted? Why, he did, of course. As he rose higher and higher through the ranks, he used his influence to brand personal rivals as enemies. Political rivals who threatened his influence, wealthy houses with treasures he coveted, vassals who did not pay the tributes demanded of them, commoners who dared speak the truth. Anyone and everyone could be named an enemy of the Crystal Orthodoxy and sentenced to imprisonment, exile, even death.
So that's how our family rose to such wealth and power. We inherited the spoils of this treachery. The blood is on our hands too.
There were fair and just men among our forefathers, of course. You may have seen their gravestones along the way. Misshapen rocks without inscription or epitaph. Such was the fate of those who rejected Founder's ideals, those who sought true justice over wealth and power. The names of these would-be reformers have been erased from our family history as dictated by Founder's precepts. The same precepts that drove me from our house, as you well know. Oh, the pain and suffering, slaughter and sin. Founder Genealja is the source of it all. When I was first cast out, I despaired. I wandered the realm aimlessly until I heard of something that gave me hope.
The compass of space and time.
With its power, I would go back in time, find our monstrous forefather, and slay him with my own hand. I will root out the evil at its source and change the course of history. No longer will the realm suffer at the whim of the rich and greedy. The tragic cycle will be broken. This is my goal, and that of my comrades. I will shoulder their hopes and wishes and build a new world. And I will not give up the fight until it is done, even if I stand alone.
I hear your words, brother, and I feel your pain. But still, I must stop you.
Ha! A blind slave to Founder's precepts, just like the others.
No! Don't you see? It has nothing to do with Founder, its precepts, or our family. I just want to save this world. For my friends who protected me, who encouraged me, who helped me when I was in trouble, and showed me the way when I was lost. Friends who cared for me and helped me grow. I'm gonna save them, and this world, and all the hopes and dreams we share!
So you too would slumber in an unmarked grave. We are more alike than I thought. And yet, only one of us can achieve our goal. It is time we settled the score. Come you! Show me the strength of your convictions!
special.
I'm back and better than ever!
You think I'll give up so easily? No matter how many times you bring me down, I will rise again! I will not stop fighting until this world is reborn!
Denny, listen to me! You didn't see what happened after you went back in time. We saw the end of the world! No, worse than that. We saw a world frozen in darkness and despair! What you're doing will solve nothing! Denying the past is no way to build the future! You say you want a better world. Then let's build one! Together! In the here and now!
Okay. Use one of these. Yeah, use a special. And I have Susano. Let's see. Curvada.
Say your prayers!
Jump. Combining Susano with Hammer. Yeah, let's see. Oh my gosh. I need to use this. No. Use a special and then jump.
strong new.
You obtain the Kaiser asterisk. Dominate the battlefield with unparalleled strength and charisma. Favor to swords and great swords.
Brother, you're awake!
This is my childhood home. I never thought I would see it again. I was defeated, but you let me live. It is over. My long-held dream, the sacrifices of my comrades. All for naught.
Listen to me, brother. It doesn't have to be over. This is just the beginning. You don't need to give up. It's never too late to change the world. Or yourself. Our family committed heinous crimes. Crimes that will never be erased from history. But together, we could start to make amends. And if we do it right, we just might change the future. Stand with me, brother.
Perhaps you're right, you. But my hands are stained in too much blood to play any part in shaping the future. I murdered too many to count. I abducted the Pope. I allowed my dear friends to sacrifice themselves for my failed cause. My heart may have changed, but my crimes cannot be forgiven.
But Denny...
It is never too late to start anew.
Your Holiness!
Denny Geniolja, the crimes you have committed are grievous indeed. But I would offer you a way to atone for your actions.
A chance to start over?
Yes, you understand what you've done. That is the first step toward redemption.
You would show me mercy? I stole you away, dragged you to the end of time and space.
That is the past. What matters now is the future.
But what of those who died protecting me, who championed my cause until the end? I have no right to go on living while they lie dead.
But don't you think they'd want you to live? To work for change however you can?
The only mercy I need is the mercy of a quick death, that I might apologize to my comrades face to face.
If that is what you truly wish, then come with me to the sanctum.
Very well.
So you've come.
The Templar himself is to carry out my sentence? I consider it an honor. I am ready.
To meet those who sacrificed themselves for your cause. This is what you truly wish. Then let it be done!
Bella, Ku. Geist and Revenant. Minette. Jan and Nikolai. You live.
Kaiser Oblivion. No. You are Denny Geniolja now. As you can see, your companions are well, and I have heard their tales. They shared with me the injustices they suffered, all at the hands of the Orthodoxy and the Crystal Guard. I do not deny the crimes of our past, but it is for that very reason that I must see that they are never repeated. Denny Geniolja, join me and help me build a world where your friends and those like them need never suffer again.
I do not deserve.
Grand Marshal!
Your Holiness!
I am free?
I trust that my blade has cut through your doubts as surely as it did your chains.
The road to peace between the Orthodoxy and the Duchy was a long one. Bringing the Glance Empire into the fold will doubtless prove even more trying. But we have taken the first step today, and if we struggle along the way,
we can learn from our failings and muster the courage to try again.
Yes, until the day comes when we achieve all that we've strived for.
Our coup de gravy. I look forward to that day, you.
Also, that Alfred must be the best cook in all of Luxembourg.
From meat to fish to veggies to fruit, it's a smorgasbord of savory delights.
Check out this fried chicken! Crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside. It's cooked to pure perfection.
I'll say, is there anything this guy can't make?
He's like the omega weapon of chefs. Idia, you've got sauce on your chin.
And you've got chicken crumbs in your hair.
I see you two haven't lost your appetites. Sharing a dinner table like this brings back so many memories.
It's been a while since you ate with us, hasn't it? Speaking of which, aren't you supposed to be at that other big feast?
Don't worry, I did the rounds. And Brave made sure I didn't miss any dignitaries.
That sounds like Father. Always a stickler for ceremony.
I simply must find the recipes if I can't make Yu's favorite dishes.
He might choose Alfred over you, huh?
What? No!
Come to think of it, Magnolia was asking for recipes last time, too. Is she studying for a second career as a culinarian?
For the last time, 'tis.
That's our sweet little blockhead.
C'est délicieux! Monsieur Alfred, what is this delectable dish?
That, madam, is roast perch with radish. Yet another House Geniolja speciality.
Roast perch, you say?
Your dedication is impressive, Magnolia.
Your Holiness!
Just call me Agnes. You have helped to keep my friends safe, yes? Truly, you have my deepest gratitude. So tell me, what is it between you and... you?
What? Oh, no, it's nothing. I mean, I like him, as a friend, of course, but...
They tell me you come from the moon. I was wondering, when your work here is done, will you be returning home?
Yes, I think so. I mean, I'm supposed to, eventually.
It's where you lived your whole life, after all. You're probably dying to get back.
Well, maybe not immediately. After all, my ship is still damaged, yes?
Oh, well, you should talk to Lotus about that. I bet he could fix it up in a flash.
Good idea, you. I'll talk to him as soon as I can.
Hopefully he won't fix it too quickly. Right.
Dinner was every bit as delicious as I remembered, Alfred.
Oh, Master Denny, to think this day would come while I still live.
What do you say we go for a bath, brother?
Now that sounds most refreshing.
I shall draw a bath for you at once.
It's all right, Alfred. We have it covered. Wait till you see our ship, Denny. We should give them some time alone. They have a lot of catching up to do.
Yes, of course.
Let's leave those two alone.
Aye,
aye. Feels good, doesn't it?
Yes, as if burdens that have long weighed on my heart are melting away.
Well, I'm just glad we can be together again. Like the old days. I've missed talking with you, you know?
My path was a long and winding one, but I too am happy to return.
I'm sorry, Denny. You know, about your arm.
You needn't apologize. The result was unfortunate, but your heart was true. In truth, I was always grateful for what you had done. I regretted that we were forced apart before I had the chance to tell you that. It's been far too long, but we are together once more. That's all that matters.
I feel the same. Thank you, Denny. That means a lot to me.
And what of you? Is there nothing you've left unsaid? To Magnolia. She spoke of going back to the moon. How did that make you feel?
Huh? What do my feelings have to do with it? The moon is her home. If she wants to return, it's not my place to talk her out of it.
If she wants to return, I, for one, have my doubts.
Huh? What makes you say that? Did you talk to her?
No, it's merely intuition. Your feelings, however, are as clear as day. Muster your courage, you. Leave words unsaid.
And I may regret it forever. You're right, brother. All right, I'm going in.
Here's wishing you gravy, little brother.
What's that?
The Holy Pillar! It can't be!
You!
Whoa! This is the men's pool!
Oh, gosh, sorry!
I'm afraid we've got more important things to worry about.
The Skyhold! It's headed for the Holy Pillar! Impossible!
What is the meaning of this?
I don't know, but we've got to get to the Skyhold, and fast!
Go. You know what? I'm flying.
I had hoped never to return to this place.
The Holy Pillar! But how?
This doesn't make any sense.
I am safe here, I assure you all. The Templars, Sir Jan and Sir Nikolai are keeping close watch over me.
We should get to the throne room. Whoever's behind this, we'll find him there. Agreed.
Then let's go. We have to stop the Skyhold from entering the Holy Pillar at all costs.
Right, let's go.
Go. A brief history of the Empire Tree. Look you! It's another page of the Lieutenant Severin Science history text. Oh, these papers are all over the place. He must have done a lot of running around. In year 17, our empire captured on Enchine freighter and with 108 prototype war machines developed by the Duchy. In ever-growing numbers, Lord Dennis calls one over officers and engineers who left the Duchy to join his underground army. As the world mourned a hero who lay to eternal slumber, Lord Dennis donned a mask and bid farewell to the man he was. Kaiser Oblivion was born, with Lady Anne as his side, and night 1,000 troops to his name. His battle for the world would begin. So around when Theus fell asleep, the Kaiser was already mustering his forces. It says he recruited ducal officers, but I bet he found a lot of sympathizers from within the Orthodoxy too. Look at this, you. Attack on the Ball Crater. From Lady Anne, the Kaiser learned of Ball Crater, a location as yet unknown even at the highest level of the church. Bolstered by 3 new officers, Minette, Amy, and Angelo, he gathered his forces at Krusta Archipelago. The operation was a success. They freed the Ball Diamante from its prison and constructed a fortress around the creature. After the triumph, His Majesty distributed his own one word of asterisk to the most loyal of his lieutenants. To Nikolai Nikolnikovi, his compatriot from the earliest day, he bestowed the bishop and fencer asterisk. In year 19, after years of careful planning and preparation, the Kaiser put his grand plan into action. While his best troop marched on Eisenberg, the Kaiser himself piloted the Skyhold to eternity. The war for the world has begun. Finally, it all makes sense. The Kaiser attacked the crater, feed the ball, and build the Skyhold around it. So the crater held a secret hoard of asterisks. But if the Orthodoxy had nothing to do with it, then who? I don't know. Lieutenant Silverstein recorded and end here. The rest of the page are burned away. In any event, we better keep moving. One more. The lives of asterisk holders. Hey you, look at this. Oh, the dreams of an officer of the imperial court, as recorded in most eloquent detail by said officer. Said officer, in my diary, if ever starts sounding this pretentious, somebody slap me. April 29th. Clear skies. Lord Jane and Lady Amy are fighting atop Heaven's path. I have been ordered to fetch Lord Geist before the destruction appears. White Geist. Maybe he could undo whatever caused the argument in the first place. I wonder, could these dreams be this person's memories of a previous timeline? May 4th, overcast. Lord Revenant is off duty and taken at length with Lord Q. Intrigued, I draw near, only to find that there is not the slightest hint of actual substance to their conversation. May 5th, overcast again. In occurrence most rare, Lord Nikolai raised his voice in anger. Triple chocolate truffles. Must I tell you again that Her Holiness prefers her desserts not overly sweet? The target of his wrath is Lord Angelo. It appears he has taken issue with the victuals prepared for the captive Pope. Lord Jane and Lady Amy join the argument and opposite sides. The shouting is endless. I should summon Lord Geist. May 8th. Clear skies. Lord Geist and Lady Bella are arguing again. Lady Bella is furious at Lord Geist for all he uses undo. Lady Bella used Donna to make the argument 2 against 1, further enraging Lord Geist. Yesterday it was a chess, today it is checkers. Are they friends or implacable adversaries? I remain confused. My gosh. May 10th, blue skies. No one seems willing to address the problem of Lady Minette and Bismarck's daytime napping. They lie on the carpet, moving only to follow a path of sunlight as it adds across the floor. If this continues, they will be snoring at the foot of the Kaiser's throne by mid-afternoon. If Lady Anne were to catch it, then what a scolding they would suffer. All the officers you truly include join together to move Bismarck. His mighty roars chill us to the bone. Poor man. Who'd thought being an imperial pencil pusher was such a tough job? Good thing they were all just dreams. Or were they? Anyway, we should move on.
I'm sorry, Magnolia, for not keeping my promise.
Your promise?
The one about defeating the ball together.
Oh!
I finally made peace with my brother, and I couldn't have done it without you. It was my turn to help you next, but then the Holy Pillar showed up and...
I'm just happy you remembered.
Of course I remembered. How could I forget? Remember when you said you wanted to help us? That it was the only thing you wanted? Well, it was the same for me. All I wanted was to help you. But I haven't done a thing. You've been the one helping me this whole time. I just want to do something. Anything. For you.
Thank you. You know, I can't tell you how happy I am that you were the first person I met here on Luxembourg.
Same for me. I'm happy to have met you too. We'll deal with the Holy Pillar.
And settle the score with the ball.
But when it's all over, are you going back to the moon? Huh? Someone's trying to reach you.
Magnolia, this is Appleberry. Magnolia, do you read me? Just had a horrifying nightmare that the moon vanished from the sky. And me with it. Is everything in order down there? I'm worried about you, Magnolia. Promise me you'll return immediately when your mission is complete. Over and out.
What? The matriarch? From Florum?
What happened here?
Forgive me, my children. When we came to, we were... I swear, we didn't mean to.
I'm so sorry. So very, 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 very sorry.
You're already here? Not bad. You beat my estimate by 14 minutes.
You monster! You brainwashed these two and used them to bend the crystals to your bidding!
You're half right and half wrong. This girl made the crystals go crazy. I wasn't sure she had it in her, but she really pulled through for us. Way to go, Sylvie! But brainwash? You make it sound so gauche. Humans are so simple. Listen to their troubles, and next thing you know, they're like putty in your hand. But I don't need to tell you this. You've experienced it firsthand. And now, excuse me, I'm just gonna use the sky hole to bend the light of the pillar and send that meddling moon to the far side of space and time. Come on, light! Come to Brochi!
Denied!
My brooch!
Denny! Nice work! Now there's no way she can destroy the moon.
How dare you! How dare you do that to me!
Well, if it isn't the self-styled Kaiser, weren't you supposed to be dead? I helped you, you know. Gave my all for your stupid dream. And this is the thanks I get? By the by, how is the future? You know, 200 years from now?
The future? I knew something wasn't right.
Not that I really cared where you went, of course. I just didn't want you messing with the past. What if you screwed up my timeline? So I took precautions. I flipped the compass backside front and upside down.
You fiend! You made a mockery of all our hopes and dreams!
Oh, sorry, can you hold that thought? Anna speaking. Hello? Is that you, Master? Yes? Yes? No way. I can use it? Are you sure you don't mind?
Master? Just who are you talking to?
Oh, that's for me to know. And you to be dead. Diamante, mightiest of the ball, do your master's bidding!
Mightiest of the ball?
The skyhold! It's coming apart!
Now I know. Now I know where the ball's been hiding. To think it had taken this form. That the skyhold itself was the ball. The very same ball that destroyed my home.
Magnolia, hang in there!
I'm sorry. I know I have to be strong. When I think of the battle we fought, all the death and destruction, every bone in my body trembles in fear. Je croyais être assez forte. I thought I was ready, but...
You'll be fine, Magnolia. You're not alone. We're right here with you.
That's right. This time it's our turn to stand by you.
The four of us together can take any foe. Right, Magnolia?
Right. With friends like you, I've nothing to fear. Today, I avenge my people and my home. This is my coup de gravy. My friends stand beside me. This time I will not fail. Idia's strength gives me courage. 'Tis his kindness eases my pain. And Yu's bright-eyed optimism lights my way and shows me the path ahead. With them at my side, I can defeat the worst of foes. That means you, Ball Diamante! Behold the true strength of a ball buster!
Everybody defend. Dark jump. You need to do 3 attack. Just attack, yeah. Undo action. And you use your special.
I'm back and better than ever!
Attack. Usando. Do action. And you can do it. And then try to merge. What is this bird? Nice. Go jumpy. Direction. Peace.
We did it! My people are avenged!
Look, it's falling apart! Wait, something's not right.
It's resurrecting itself! No matter how many times it takes, I will defeat you!
Nice. Okay. 3. One attack to break, and then Susano. Oh, you have your special, use it.
Here goes nothing!
Oh, no, I hate this attack. Yeah. Raga on you. Oh ho ho! Same thing, one attack and now Susano. Okay. Now spam, break. Come on guys, we can win. Jumpy. Oh, not you. I need him. It's 40 now. I can't attack. Let's summon a friend. Soul Smash, I can be. Oh my gosh. Come on, monster. Stop killing him! Give me one more, let's try it. You, explosion. And jump. Ah! I have this special. Okay. First thing, attack. Use the special. Susana. This again. The same situation. Not him. What is this? Shoot, strike, try. I'm dead. My gosh. You have your special, so use it. And jump, yeah. I will win, I believe. I forgot this with this. I won't win. Take over Crescent Moon. Yeah, it can be. Oh no. Go boy. Probably I'll die.
Now you're gonna get it!
Oh, what can I do? What is this? You, please, Raga. No. It's the 40. Please and jump. Just one attack. Your special. Susana. You! Use your special. Go fast. Go guys, go.
Here I go!
He's still with 20. Go you. I won.
ready, guys? Knock him down as much as you like. Diamante will keep going and going and going and going and... Hear me, Diamante! Lady Anna has new orders for you. Remember what you did to the moon? Good. Now try it again, with Luxendark! Let the cleansing fires cover the world and burn for 3 days and 3 nights! When they stop, not a single soul, man, woman, or child shall remain! The extinction will be complete!
I never thought it would come to this.
Denny?
And yet, it is a fitting conclusion. Yes, it is time I atoned for my sins. You, give me the compass.
Denny, what are you thinking?
I shall go someplace far, far away, and take this fiend with me. To a future so distant it will never come. To the edge of time itself.
But Denny, if you do that...
My time has come and gone, you. You and your friends, you are the future. Live, you. Live and lead Luxendark to a proud future. I trust you. My sacrifice will not be in vain. Now stand back and watch. This is my coup de grace. Do you hear me, fiend? You who would destroy the home of those I love. I deny you once and for all!
Denny! No!
Alright guys, I will stop here. Don't forget to watch the next part, okay? Bye bye.